Hi, this is Mark Rosen from WCCO TV, and it's my pleasure to introduce my good friend Ron Henderson, the Fitness King, presenting Motivation, one word to help change your life.
Welcome to Motivation. I'm Ron Henderson, better known as the Fitness King. I'm honored today to have as my guest Mr. Deryl Glaze. Welcome to Motivation, Deryl. How are you?
Thank you so much. Really appreciate being here.
It's a pleasure. I've been watching your YouTube videos.
Yes.
And that's what we want to talk about. I guess you have a program called Motivation Through Recovery.
Yes.
Now, why did you use my name? Folks at home, I had to get them with that. I like the name, Motivation Through Recovery.
It was a good one to use.
And you're on motivation, so that's perfect. That's perfect. Before we get into what you do, which I think is very important, what you're doing, okay? Can you tell the audience just something about yourself that most people don't even know? Maybe your wife doesn't even know, Deryl.
Well, she knows everything.
Okay.
So it'd be kind of hard to put one by
Okay.
her.
Well, maybe your sister doesn't know herself.
Okay.
Just-
Well, probably the only thing I can think of that most people don't know about me is that a lot of people have a perception that I'm a very outspoken guy because I have a tendency to teach and do other things. But in all reality, I'm an introvert.
Okay.
I'm an introvert by trade, so
Okay.
I really only speak when the opportunity presents itself. Other than that, I don't do it at all.
Okay. So growing up, you would have lost, if we did the dozen game, you'd have lost, huh?
Every time.
Okay, well that's good. You know, folks at home, I had the opportunity, actually pleasure, because you were one of the people that I really enjoyed talking to at Teen Challenge
Yeah,
when I used to help out down at Teen Challenge, so this is a pleasure. What is Motivation Through Recovery?
Well, Motivation Through Recovery is basically came about. I was asked to do some lectures, to teach and what have you, so I started putting something together. And how this actually happened was that I actually, about 3 years ago, started interviewing people who had been through treatment. Literally about a total of about maybe 100 had been through treatment. Once they've gotten out of treatment, they either were successful or they were not, wound up going back.
Right. And you said, excuse me, you said interviewing people.
Yeah. So basically what I mean by that is that just sitting down and having coffee with them, just having a chat,
And why were you interviewing them?
I was there to find out what was working, what was not.
And why do you care?
Well, I think the reason why is because with everything you see in the world today, especially on our side of the track, and I know a lot of people don't realize, just on the general level, that people have a tendency to go to treatment, fall off, go to treatment, and we see that constantly on a regular basis, unfortunately. So that's one of the reasons what developed me to start caring. So when I start asking people about what's working, what's not, what seemed to be the motivating factor or a factor at all, the ones who were actually failing, so to speak, were ones who didn't have anything past or thinking about how do I do more. I mean, they were all just focused on the recovery part.
Right,
I got to stay
exactly.
recovery. I got to stay recovery. I got to stay with my recovery is the most important thing. But they forgot to learn how to live life in the process. The ones who were successful, however, were the ones who decided to have more to do, whether they went back to school, whether they went and started a business, whether they went and found that dream job,
Right.
whatever the case may be. They had something more to work with and work toward more than just their recovery.
Okay.